Hi, how are you doing? Mm. Hi, you've been active lately. Are you on holiday? Holiday. Hi, Nicole. I just noticed that you've been active online, so yeah, you're on holiday. Anyway, we were having a conversation yesterday. We didn't finish it. Also continue today as I hopefully whoever was conversation with me joins the question. Yeah, married. In this conversation yesterday. Yes. So Choa, or how to pronounce that correctly. Uh, death or I want to understand. That should have been people get married. We get married. Phrase that question. Why do people get married? Mm, I equal continuations. I'm going to put continuation there as well. Yeah, saying you are deaf. I don't know to respond to you. I feel like I shouldn't say my name. Say my name following what you just said. Beside me, I am life. I am life. I am alive, and I am blessed. I use my tongue to prophesy good things. Please understand what this person is saying. Been now. The channel. I saw that he posted some stuff. I actually like them. Faceless channel. More interesting because in a faceless channel, people that run faceless channels, see, um, engaging. Like people that do short, people like me that do shorts. So most of the content are engaging. People want to engage in the comment section. So should I start running a fitness channel? Coincidence. I'm also looking for my glasses. My glasses. I was looking for it this evening. I couldn't find it. I'm so sorry. Find them. I feel like mine is just somewhere around. I don't know. I just can't find it. You find yours. I think this is properly placed. Okay. I equal even sky. Events add. I equal I equal again. Where's the song in my mouth? We're losing our glasses. Also said she lost her glasses. Caitlin is so sorry about that. B said married. When we get married. Married not properly please. Correct. When we get married. That is even if you are still here. I don't think I saw this message on time. Mama. Mhm. Sky. Sky. Um, teach you something. Sky. Something I've noticed. Give an opinion. Is to say to end it with you don't know if you are right, you are wrong. Understand that to a discussion, their own view. There is no right or wrong answer. See things how you understand it. If you feel like people do this reasons, an opinion, so in your own way it is correct. Same things otherwise, it's also correct. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to say that you don't know if you're right or wrong. No, be confident in that thing. Say, being said, married because they are deeply in love. I don't agree with that though. No, agree. One of the reasons, not the reasons. I would say people get married. Same time, also be challenged because when we had this conversation yesterday, this conversation, so people can actually be in love and not married. Modern time, it is now a thing. So your opinion really, some people may not actually agree with it, but yes, it is one of the reasons why people get married. Say that. And love enough to even keep that marriage. People get married because they are in love. It's love enough to keep the marriage. People that can even get married to you just to be or frustrate you. Marriage. Ask this question probably because some keep nails. That's huge. It's, well, it's not a wig yet. It's glued to my head. Not a wig yet. With time, it's going to do and then turn to a wig. Bonding with hair. Uh, I don't know. You shouldn't hate talking about marriage because someday you get married, Sky. You get married, and I'll come to your wedding. I'll attend the wedding, and I will eat and eat and eat. So it's not a wig. I don't want to see. See, it's glued. It's it. It's glued to my head. It's glued to my head. And it's not moving. The wig. Or what a week. I was here yesterday, but we were having this conversation. I'm still waiting for John Habobri. Was supposed to join. I don't know. I think he's occupied at the moment. When the counselor guy, it's not a week. Is it's not a week yet. It's bonding. It's going to change to a week, well, not immediately. Anyway, well, I actually kind of took it back a bit, so because yesterday while we were having this conversation, I think we were going back and forth with Jern, trying to make him understand that someone said get married for love, companionship, passion, and something. There was one last thing he mentioned. Mood to cause confusion. No, you're not gonna do that. Telling him that people get married for those reasons. Why is it now that we have people that give birth outside marriage? I mean, we call them baby mamas and baby daddies that give birth outside marriage, and there are also people that they're in a relationship, as companions, but they're not married. There are also people that sky. There are also people that love each other and also be in a relationship, married. Now say that of creation and friendship are enough reasons. Am I right? You say it needs a space. Black eyes. Say that. Are you running away? And nobody is chasing you. Are they giving you headache or confusing you? There was something you said yesterday, black eyes. I'm trying to understand, but something um away from that statement you made. Oh, but apparently, people, I think it appears that it's just you and Sky that are here. So obviously, I would need your view. Also considering that Sky, she wouldn't really know much about this because she's not as matured as you are, or no, not as matured, knowledgeable in this area as you are. So it's 30. Let me know first. See, or are you up to 25? 30, are you up to 25? 25? Are you up to 25? Sky's emoji mean. Sky, I said that people get married because of love. That's trying to explain something to her. I don't even know if I explained. join you to cook or do anything. Help too much because I don't want to cook. But I'm trying to position this. We've forgotten that sky's time is everything with our time. Sky is 5 hours ahead of us. It's 5 hours. I'm trying to position it so that I'm not tired. I can understand, although it's still very early for her. Understand if she's eating by this time. Answer my questions. I can see you avoiding that. Black eyes are ready to get married. Is would you look out for person? So how would you know that are ready to get married? Would you look out for in your partner? Know that you are also ready. The question that we black eyes. I asked, would you look out for in your partner? How would you know that you are ready to get married? Labidis. Oh, it's on your answer. It's on your answer. You will see that. Good. And boy, my compound is from a boy. He say, I don't like him. Things. Do you want to answer for black eyes? Black eyes to respond. Ask you such question because you're not even thinking about that yet. Bri is here now. Turn this morning as well. So good morning, and you are welcome. So we were trying to continue from yesterday's conversation. Waki, Waki, good morning. Says, oh, if I'm ready to get married, I should be financially stable to be able to provide then someone mature, disciplined, fun. Also be a teacher to the children to be born. That's nice. That's Adi. Waki, thank you for joining. Really love to hear your opinion on this, your answers on this, Waki, as well. You know why I always like to hear from you. Zimbabwe, up. We already spoke about this yesterday, and I know that you mentioned love, companionship, procreation, reasons, acceptable reasons. Yeah, it's for that to ask or to say that marriage in our contemporary world is facing crisis, so many emerging issues. Understand, John Barber is continuing the conversation from somewhere. Do you mind or mentioning some of these issues? Like I said, it could be pressure from society, it could be love, or in some cases, people who think they are in love but discover too late. It could be for ties between families, it could be to expand again. People get married for a lot of reasons now, love, money, just to name two. Of course, not anytime soon. A lot of things. Mentioned love, money. John Barbe mentioned procreation, love, ship. We are very much aware that our present, this our modern time, things happen outside of marriage. Procreate outside of marriage. Serve as companions marriage. Even love themselves, be together, do stuff together, but don't they don't get married. They don't put that marriage label on it. So those factors say still say that these things that you just mentioned are still things that people get married because people can still do these things outside of marriage. Don't say that these are the reasons that people still get married. Emerging issues is obvious homework. Mm, sure, definitely. It's not only marriage that is facing relationships. The dating culture is facing serious challenge. That done that way, then you don't call it marriage. Ah, rain is falling over here. Sky, Sky for being here for a while. I appreciate, and I hope to see you next time. It is not marriage, but saying that why people get married, and you guys mentioned this stuff, and I'm saying, now considering the fact that people do these things and still don't get married, would you still say that reasons people get married? Please understand, I ran out of words, and yes, money could be a key factor. It could be beauty or frame, it could be forced or betrothal for kids. And now, how do we raise kids or even live as one? Come on, you know I'm not Rocky. We've had these conversations over and over again. You know I'm not. Hmm? Like this. Lastly, my page properly. And if I don't upload this thing well, my live stream will be. No, let me hold it like this. Yes. Okay. Now, we switch this question a bit. Agree. Keep I this question. I'd like to say that modern times and time is of not all. Let's see. Especially is why people married, especially here, here, John Habre. Why I mentioned ask because you should be married because it's so beautiful. You should find someone who love you for who you are. Mean well, and I appreciate you for it. Ah, don't worry. It's time for my wedding. I'll definitely channel, I'll live stream, I'll make sure I inform all of you. So those that can attend will definitely attend. I don't know how to respond to that. But anyways, Waki, thank you because I know that it is coming from here. You can mention some of the motives I'm waiting. I said it's part of what eats up society. Many people get married because not being able to raise kids, and it's part of what eats up society. For my wedding, everybody chop from your house. Because you see Tinubu regime. They see Tinubu regime. So for that chop from your house, you need to who go do for now, go do special package, gari, sugar and groundnuts. This section go add milk. I pray no milk for you. I mean high table. Chop from your house. We fit come add cold pure water. Eh, thing, yeah, that most times, yeah, reasons that fear not. I just tell you how my wedding day likely to be. I might change my mind later in the future, but for now, this is my plan to say that people get married for the purpose of for the sake of love. Yes, the love is like a feeling; it fluctuates. So what happens when it's no longer there? What happens when your partner annoys you? Three, I have questions. It's when that love is no longer there. It's when your partner annoys you, keeps the marriage. For the you also mentioned when after getting married, you find out that your spouse issues. to do. Black eyes, I'm also throwing this question at you. I mean, all of you guys. Is when you face these challenges in your marriage, what are you going to do? Doctor, then again, my black eyes, the scores with me. Hey, this is a boy man. Igbo man. Okay, the question is, I mean, you also mentioned love. John Habry mentioned love. I mean, also some other person working and the rest mentioned love. So I asked, when the love, love is a feeling, it fluctuates. What happens when the love is no longer there? What happens when your partner hurts you, annoys you, and you don't feel the same way like you feel for them at the initial stage of your relationship? Saying for the sake of procreation, giving birth, having kids, like you also mentioned, what happens when you find out that the issues, that means your spouse is unable to give birth to do for that? Mm, for got a question myself again. I'm so bent on. Although I know that love is the foundation. I always say this. Really on the opinion that love is never enough. Eldad, hi Eldad, hi when you are welcome to life stream. No way. Mm, I Alex when good morning. How still here was asking a question. Nah, I'm actually waiting for them to answer. I'm actually expecting an answer from Babe and also Black Eyes. I don't even know if they're still here. Hi. That's fine. I still appreciate you stopping by. Um, I don't really know. I don't really know because the woman can get pregnant for another case. I don't really understand it down. You know, I like to break things down. It's a problem from the man. That means you don't know what should be done. You don't know what the woman should do. You are saying you don't really know because you are not a woman, you're a man, so you can't answer for a woman, right? Because the woman can't get pregnant for another, the child of the man. Yeah. If the man has fertility issues and is still not allowed to have kids, right? That with another man, that I understand because it's not even reasonable. Man's case, they can sort it out spiritually. So now I want to ask you, why do you think that the woman's issue can be sorted out spiritually and the man's issue cannot be sorted out spiritually? Why why do you think so? Or why do you say so? Why do you mention spirituality in the case of the woman and not that of the man? That's to say, if they can't, a second is inevitable. I want to understand you. When you say a second is inevitable, are you saying if the woman cannot give birth and is allowed to marry a second wife? Anyway, yeah, that. Thank you. Man, her only option is to leave him unless she loves him, or they solve it. Option. Unless they love him, or they solve it. Understand what you mean by this. Okay, I want to believe that when you say or they solve it, you are trying to say the spiritual aspects, going spiritual for the man as well. Makes sense if you say for the woman. I want to understand something. When you say second is inevitable about a second wife, right, okay. And yes, in certain cases, let's see son of an only son can get a second wife. Subscribe to the idea of him getting a second wife, something that you discuss. Wife does not agree. Elder, I actually thought you were married. Oh my God. Are we all, no, are we all unmarried? This is on, we need to have single people hang out or, but to be a married person at my current age, not by time, but I just want to take the main responsibility as a man since I think, if I understand it correctly, you're married because you feel like and responsibility as a man. So you also think that it is being married to a, and yes, he doesn't do it behind her back. And and said no, she does not want a second wife. She does not want the man to get married to a second wife. Yeah, that's so cool. But I mean, if you found your person, happens. But based in where I am at, right? Man can leave the man or leave with it, the man like that. Decides to leave, not even suggest in the case of the man should uh, another husband cannot give birth. My speaker is playing with you. I don't know how. I'm so sorry. Whatever is happening, ask why you do not suggest that the woman can marry another husband if her husband cannot give birth. Suggestion. Why are you only raising it? Responsibilities, I mean, like discipline, dedication, and focus, these main things. But I also feel like we can be disciplined and, I mean, focused. Still do that even as being married. As a matter of fact, yeah. Man to you for her to know that you're actually ready, how disciplined you are, committed to doing whatever you have going on. I don't know. I just feel like single man is it is uh I say she can marry another hard. I believe that one of the reasons why things that we now do now uh, covered of these fertility issues in marriage. By things I mean F, C, and that. So think that the partner issue, fertility issue, bad IVF or IVF uh, to be bad. Is it cool if I send you mine? Mm, I have an issue with it, but person connected with YouTube to WhatsApp, it was messy. See, so right now I just try to avoid that. Sitting here, start communicating on a very personal level. I think that's experience was not nice. So I just said to just take that off the record, and I hope that you understand. Black eyes. And that said, people get married because time is going. Just one party of wasting time around the relationship. I think elders just give that thought. Me, oh, I don't. That's a question. Yeah, questions. I don't. For me, I don't think that time is going for anybody. I always have this belief. Bible says it's not everybody that will get married. So most people do get married because they feel like time is no longer on their side. It's not even about love. Let me tell you something. I strongly believe and a man gets married when he's ready to. Date a girl for 10 years and love that girl with all his life. Breaks up with that girl. Mm? And he meets another girl. That girl for like 8 months and he sees that he's ready to get married. He'll get married to that girl. I don't count love as one of the reason because if love is one of the reason, then why are there cases of people dating for like 10, 15 years not getting married, and then when that partner breaks up with that person and move on to another person, those only dates that person for like 6 months and they're already married. Married when they are ready, especially men, when they think they are ready, married. Oh, most married people married to the love of their life, married to the people that they love. Happens. Waiting for your question. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, like these people only thought that time was not on women's side. Now, in this our modern time, actually beginning to see and realize that men are also working on time because people want to give birth early with their kids, number one. Number two, you don't even know when the cold hand of death can snatch somebody. You have time, you have time. So you know, you are gone. These people also see, and again, even women these days, like me, you get age where the man go dey, they no go even answer am. A 40 years old man now coming around asking for marriage. What have you been doing in 40 years of your life that you did not settle down? That actually listen to you. Unless you go and look for that. If you're 40 years old, you should be looking for women in their 30s are in the same age brackets now, now fit each other. You can't be 40 years old and can't be looking for young blood really marry you. But there are also some ladies that won't even do that because why are you 40 and not married? Is okay on the topic of marriage. I say it's a huge part of the society community. It's a vital part that nobody's really training for life. So there are messes everywhere, big structures, don't. This our current time. People are not training for marriage actually. In our olden days time, whatever say that our grandparents trained our parents, especially the female daughters, they prepared them for marriage. Now doing that, them for money, make money. But I never ever want to be a bachelor. I want to have a wife at my bachelor's age. To be joke, elder. You are why you sounding like you are that? Are you an elder? Think like you are very mature, like you are advanced in age, elder. Are you? That be, my dear. It's just our reality. See, we tell you it's a waste of time. Mm, I'm Gen Z. Like, trained for marriage. What do you mean, safe? Let me even understand. Marriage. Mm. How does one train for marriage? Because, like I said, olden days, the reason why our current people, our current generation don't train for marriage because this way of marriage was for so men. They trained mostly to things that our modern generation don't subscribe to, like chores, bear hit kids, bullshit from your husband. If he cheats, takes it. If he beats you, takes it, take it. So, a whole lot of things that were not favorable to the women. Those were the trainings that our mothers were giving them, and then men were trained to provide provision for men and nothing else. This, uh, I've seen it as kind of to kind of do things for themselves rather than waiting for a man to come into their lives and use the word slaves. Current age, I just dey feel bad and I even hear guys say, my wife say, my woman say, like this. Elder, I want to know. 35. 35. Forget culture, we forget falls. Training for marriage is training for life. Women are taught to be gentle, sharp, submissive, taught to be strong. I think this your answer. You just use big, big grammar, cover them. Gentle, sharp, and precise woman behave as you submissive, strong man behave. I want you to be specific. Gentle. I'm trained for anything. I wasn't prepared for anything, but I'm gentle. So in no, like my personality in general, I like to play. I like to play. I like to. I like to. That's why I need to be gentle in situations that matters the most, especially in relationship related. I can be very, very gentle. Gentle, I want you to be specific so I will understand. And I'm also strong. I'm strong. Okay? Is it that in better to be strong? Be submissive too. Mm. Asked 35. 35. It's because of repeating this chorus. Um, Man say the things you say. Think that way. to provide, and wife and family. When men in power abuse women, they see fit. I see questions asked. If you're talking like somebody, trouble me. Mm. Questions for this one. I'm just reading to understand you. I really like that going. And leaders, and when you say lead, I usually agree to that leadership, especially because in the olden days, financially, but women lead in other areas. So the kids, the kitchen, the household, they lead in that area. But okay, let's not ask questions. Elder said I'm below 26. Have a wife before 27. God, I beg. I mean, like something, and also be like, eh, I won't affect another behind this. Better life, own good. Good evening. Below 26. And you are thinking of marriage. Chineke me. What am I doing in my life? I'm laughing because finished. If somebody that is below 26 thinking of marriage, me, my God, have you figured out a lot of things in your life. That is why you're thinking about marriage at, and it's very impressive. That as a matter of fact, just is unfortunate for me. Fortunate, so fortunate that some people like me, myself, thinking about that. Although I'm above 26 or even above 27. Okay, that's so cool. Life you have seen. When you say at 26, don't see. Try to put my life together. You say black guy start laughing. Of course. No, it's very hard. He's already well to do, or that is already well to do, settle down. So that's understandable. Me, one plus one together. What they think of. Hey, since Eldad was saying that get married, I was expecting him to say that. See, I said 35, probably 35, 36, 37, civil. Ah, it's you say about brother. Go and carry your wine. Carry your own wine and invite me to a wedding. Wine and invite me to a wedding, black eyes. I've told you, all of you. year, carry your wives and invite me to a just drink malt. Hey, I'll come out like Omada. Omada, I'll request for Amstel malt. If I ask for Amstel malt, give me Malta Guinness. No hold. Wait on at the door. It's good time to get married. When you are ready. Restriction. People even get married at age 50. Wait, you go carry both. Go give you Gary for my wedding. I bought what I want give me. You see, all this is not the bought what I go carry go house. Of rice, safe. I go carry am. Parents and my discipline be say I never borrow money to go bring that woman into my life forever. Can I never borrow money. That's my friend or else. But I want to understand something that about marriage because your friends are married. See, age is just a number, firstly. Black eyes. I want you to understand that age is just a number. A, a 40 years old woman can get married to 30 something years old. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this lady diary of in Nigeria, whatever. She's my husband. Of older women getting married to young. I mean, so I don't even mind marrying a younger man. In trouble. It's a number. People age 60, 50, they get married, they remarry. So when you are ready, there's no age restriction. Moto. How? What do you mean? I get married and I'm ready. Or by ready, I mean I define money. I remember you saying that you're not ready yet, Abby. It doesn't know what you said. That is ready now. Not ready to get married. Me bottle water, I go thief the my battery don't load Chineke. I just want man to be proud of herself that she finally made dreams come true, which is having her babies with a man whose name is going to be Woodley. Yes, I eat a lot. Why do you think that the baby, the woman's dream? It's not everybody that dream to have a baby. I mean, no, it's not like they don't want to have a baby. Like their priorities, want other things. Oh no, having a baby. No, Irene, not because others are getting married. It's just that these things fires it up in my head every time. Just wondering why somebody of your age is that they are very young. Wondering for even. I'm not scared of babies. I love babies. Scared of babies. So I don't. I'm not going to say what I'm scared of. I'm not scared of babies. Listen, babies were scared of you. Me even till now, babies they fear me because I they flog them. They were cry too much near me. Pets you, and you no wan stop that cry. Flog you. Hit you back because when I was little, and I bite my sister, she be bites me back. Leave your wife for altar. It's me where they carry cola go house, black eyes. Boy, man. Do you know when I was little? Food, they chop like no good. Don't matter they used to tell me, keep people, eminently farmers, they are known to be farmers, and you guys have rice. To tell me that it's a Bakaliki man that will marry me to eat. I like food a lot. Chop the food, the man they go. Even till date, my sister still says that to make jest of me. A lot. And so if you think that elder said something, he said babies. I mean, she's married and love is in the marriage. So what else aside the baby? Stress they make you feel. Now that stress is a whole lot. So when I think about it, I don't know. Just so scared. Not even the baby process. I usually make him cry for fun. Give us so the out meeting was prophesied. He spoke of you. You that is from Africa. Battery is very low right now. I have to go. God, I've been holding it for a long time now. Mrs. Cannot even charge and do this thing. Not prophesy anything about you. Thank you guys. Thank you, Elder. Elder wanted to leave early, but he didn't leave again. Bless. Thank you. Black eyes. I appreciate you. Although he left, I said thank you. Sky, I also say thank you. Hey, babies. I love babies. I know it's the bond, all those. But it's just those. Even I have to go. My battery is very low. It's already 15%, and that is when it goes off so much. I hope to see you. Bye.